Hi, everyone. Today, we're going to write about an embarrassing moment in life, one of those times when you just wanted the ground to open up and swallow you whole. We'll break down the structure, analyze a sample essay, and learn techniques to make your writing vivid and engaging. Let's look at the task. You need to write an essay of about 120 words about an embarrassing moment you experienced. To help you, you must use these notes. When and where it happened. Who were involved. How it happened. What you and others did. And of course, what you felt at that moment. This structure helps your essay stay clear, detailed, and interesting from start to finish. Now, let's go through a sample essay together. I've never felt so embarrassed in my life. I wished the ground would open and swallow me up. This introduction grabs attention right away. It expresses raw emotion and immediately sets the scene. A powerful opening makes readers want to know what happened next. Start with feelings, exclamations, or vivid descriptions to draw your audience in. Let's look at this paragraph together. It was my birthday, and a few friends had planned a treat for me at a pizza outlet. We met there and proceeded to place our orders. While waiting for the food, we chatted happily and took some photographs. Finally, the food arrived, and we eagerly dug in. We were having such a great time that we finished every bit of the pizzas and the drinks. The bill came to quite a tidy sum. In this paragraph, the writer tells us when and where it happened on their birthday, at a pizza outlet. We learn what happened before the embarrassment. The writer and friends were enjoying a meal, chatting, and taking photos, a happy, normal moment before things went wrong. This contrast is important. By showing the good times first, you make the embarrassing moment even more impactful. Your readers experience the same surprise and shock that you did. Then comes the problem. Ryan, the one collecting the money, suddenly can't find his wallet. Everyone panics, and this is the climax of the story. Notice how the writer uses dialogue to make the scene lively. Let's look at the answers. Ryan, the mathematician of our group, was ready to pay, as he had collected money from everyone the day before. But suddenly, his face went pale, he couldn't find his wallet. Ivy almost screamed in panic. Stop kidding around. Do you know how much the bill is? Even if we pool all our money now, we won't have enough. I'm not kidding, guys. I really can't find my wallet. Ryan stood up and started fumbling through his pockets again. We looked under the table and around our seats to see if it had fallen somewhere. We tried to be discreet, but it was obvious something was wrong. A waitress came over and asked, "Is there a problem? Are you looking for something?" Then, she showed us the bill, and we had no choice but to explain our predicament.
Let's look at the answer. We took out all the cash we had, but we were still 67.5 ringgit short. The waitress gave us a suspicious look, one that said, "Don't try to pull a fast one on me." She said calmly, "If you can't pay, we'll have to call the police." I quickly suggested, "Ryan, call your mum and tell her it's an SOS." He did, and thankfully, his mother promised to come within 10 minutes. In this paragraph, readers can see the situation becoming even more awkward when the waitress approaches. The group tries to explain, but they're still short of 67.5 ringgit. You can really feel their embarrassment here. This is where you show the full impact of the embarrassing moment. Describe body language, facial expressions, and the reactions of others. Make your readers experience the discomfort alongside you. Let's look at the conclusion together. When she arrived, she didn't look pleased at all. Apparently, we had interrupted her favorite variety show, Running Man. She silently placed Ryan's wallet on the counter, with a look that clearly said, "Next time, be more careful." It was one of the most embarrassing moments of our lives, but a birthday I'll never forget. Finally, Ryan's mother comes to the rescue. The ending is light-hearted and funny. The writer even adds a lesson: next time, be more careful. A perfect way to wrap up the story with reflection and closure. Let's review a few writing tips for your own essay. Start with a strong opening. Show your feelings immediately. Use exclamations, vivid descriptions, or powerful statements to hook your reader from the first sentence. Use sequence words like first, then, suddenly, finally. These help your story flow smoothly and keep readers oriented in time. Include dialogues or reactions. Make your story more realistic by showing what people said and did. Direct speech and specific actions bring scenes to life. End with a reflection or a lesson learnt. Wrap up with a lesson learnt or a final thought. This gives your essay a satisfying conclusion and shows personal growth. Every good essay tells a complete story that's full of emotion, action, and reflection. To do that, we can follow this story arc. We start with the introduction, where we hook readers with emotion and set the scene. Then comes the happy beginning, showing the normal, pleasant situation before anything goes wrong. Next, we move to the problem, where we introduce the embarrassing or challenging incident. After that, comes rising tension, showing the reactions and complications as the situation gets worse. Finally, we reach the resolution, where the story ends with an outcome and some reflection. By following this arc, we can create a narrative that truly engages readers from beginning to end. So, what's your most embarrassing moment? Try writing your own story, using the same structure we've explored today. Remember, every good essay tells a complete story, full of emotion, action, and reflection. Use vivid details, include dialogue, show your feelings, and don't forget to end with what you learnt. Your embarrassing moment might feel uncomfortable to relive, but it will make for a compelling and relatable essay. Good luck, and happy writing!